Hi, everyone. I'm Karen Sim, a WRJ board member and a woman of Reform Judaism. A lot of you may remember the ARTSA election in 2015. WRJ women were active in their congregations getting out that vote, and we are gearing up to get out the vote again in 2020. In order to appreciate why it's vital to vote, I need to share some information about how we, as Reform American Jews, can impact what happens in Israel. So I'm going to give you a brief tutorial. ARTSA stands for the Association of Reform Zionists of America. It is important to vote for the ARTSA slate in the upcoming World Zionist Congress election because this enables us, the diaspora Jews, to impact policies in Israel which align with our Reform Jewish values. Why should we care about the World Zionist Organization? The WZO was established in 1897 by the Zionist movement to help bring about the creation of a Jewish state. More than 50% of all Jews still live outside of Israel. Through the WZO, we keep our political voice in Israel. Every 5 years, a Congress of the WZO convenes, and delegates to this Congress are selected from each country in the world with the Jewish population. In the United States, the delegates are selected by means of this upcoming vote. All U.S. Jews can vote. American Jews get 145 votes, and we need to mobilize the Reform American vote to have as many of those 145 votes as possible. The balance of power arrived at by this selection process will impact the WZO for the next 5 years. Participating in the WZO election is the only way North American Jews can weigh in democratically about issues in Israel. A strong voice in the World Zionist Organization is important for 3 reasons. Funding. With a strong delegation, we are able to increase financial support for our movement in Israel. Right now, our movement receives over $4 million a year, but we need more. Political power. A strong delegation means we can appoint key professionals to carry out our Reform Jewish values within the national institutions in Israel. But we need more. Influence. A strong delegation lets us influence Israeli society in matters of conversion, marriage and divorce, religious pluralism, gender rights, settlement, civil liberty, and racism. But we need more. When we vote for the Reform ARTSA slate, we gain representatives on the WZO, and our priorities as Reform Jews regarding Israel are given greater weight. In this chart of all of the WZO, the different political and religious factions are shown in different colors. The Reform faction is the dark blue section. On the other side of the aisle are the more conservative and fundamentalist factions. You can see that we are the largest coalition, but we need more representation to effect change. What can we do? The power of WRJ is that we have a large network of passionate Reform Jewish women, and we have experience mobilizing these women around important causes. This is one of the reasons why ARTSA is so excited to have us as partners. What is our plan of action? First, we must educate our women. Our job is to inform and motivate our women and our congregations to be part of these activities, to bring their WRJ enthusiasm and organizational skills to the congregational election effort. ARTSA is asking every congregation to recruit a team of 3 or 4 people under a congregational captain to promote this election campaign at temples. We encourage you to be a part of this effort. Make sure your congregation has a team in place and volunteer to be a part of it. ARTSA is providing a toolkit to help your team deliver this message. We also encourage you to use this WRJ video. Listen to people and have this election serve as a response to people's concerns about Israel and the future of a Jewish state representing egalitarian Jewish values. Election voting is available January 21st through March 11th, 2020. We need to be ready for the moment January 21st arrives. It will cost $7.50 to vote online. You will hear more about the voting procedures later in the year, but right now we need to engage Reform Jews to be prepared to vote. To wrap things up, we must educate and motivate Reform Jews and women's groups to get out this vote. The WZO election is the most effective way for us as Reform American Jews to impact Israeli policies. Through this vote, we can champion and implement Reform Jewish principles regarding Israeli borders, diversity, inclusion, civil liberties, religious pluralism, gender equality, and justice for all. Rav Todot. Many, many thanks for your efforts with the WRJ women and URJ congregations. Many, many thanks for your dedication to this very important cause. Working together, may this be our best election yet.